Okay, here we go. What a gorgeous day. Man, it is like, I don't know, maybe 50, 55 out here. Sunshine is absolutely beautiful. We are on the way out of the office and to the car because we are taking a half day on a Friday afternoon because of the weather, and we are going to go backpacking for the night. We are going to go down to Morgan-Monroe State Forest. There's the car. And we are going to do at least half of Low Gap Trail. Just a little warm up for the season. Trying to get myself into shape. And then we are going to stay the night in the backcountry area. And we are going to get up early and come home. So we can do some other things tomorrow. So anyways, trying to find my keys here. There's our pack. Got down to 25.2 pounds, plus 1 liter of water and some dry food. So hopefully we won't have any problem hitting the 5-mile mark. So I'll check in later. Okay, I'm hoping we've arrived. This is Low Gap Road. Instead of coming from the south, I came from the north this way, so I came across this sign. I am what seems to be an appropriate amount north of Shore Road, North Shore Road, to be at the trail at the lower parking spot. So also see this little guy here. So I don't know if that's the Fire Trail Road or that runs near here too. Also, that would mean that this over here somewhere is the backcountry, but I have to find the trail. So I am going to look around and see, but here we are anyways, Morgan-Monroe State Forest. We're going to see what's going on. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, that was not it. Haha, this is it. Morgan-Monroe State Forest backcountry parking area. It was about maybe another half a mile down the road. Right after I stopped filming just a second ago, I decided I just, couldn't find a trail. It just, I knew it was marked better than that. So I came down here and found this. There's the bridge, there's some trail markers and a trail, and there's the other side, not sure where it picks up over there, but I'll find it. I think it's right back there. Right there. So anyways, I'm gonna grab my pack and take off. Underway. Okay, we're just a few feet in. We're across the trail, across the road, sorry, but we're on the trail. There's a marker. So here it is. Going up here. There's the road down that way, and there's the parking lot down there. So off we go. Okay, I'm hopefully getting to the top of this pretty steady hill, but I was walking along the trail here, and I looked up to my right, and bam! Didn't even see it coming. Here's a little pond. I don't know if that's man-made or if that just happens to be here. I guess it just happens to be here. But anyways, I just thought I'd share it. As you can see, I don't know if you can see or not, but we've come up quite a ways. Down that way is, pretty much just a hollow. We came up the trail through here and then around and down. So we are headed this way. So, okay. Let's look at the pond there. Okay, just thought I'd check in for a minute. Been going a little bit. I think we're getting close to the trailhead, which is about a third of the way through the loop for where we parked at the backcountry. But just thought I'd show you this nice valley. It's kind of cool. The trail comes down here and then it takes a super sharp turn this way, and that's what is all down there. You can't. It's hard to tell on the camera just how abrupt a drop that is, but anyways, it's kind of cool. We're in this big valley, or holler, I guess. It goes all the way down back that way. But we are headed this way, up to what I think is one of the campgrounds. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Okay, just wanted to check back in. We've joined the service road, fire trail, whatever, which is, I believe, what is the last little bit here before we get to the trailhead, which, like I said, we basically parked in the backcountry area and walked the opposite way back up to the trailhead, and then from there I'm gonna decide whether or not I'm gonna try to do the whole loop or if I'm gonna just go back the way I came and call it a good warm-up and find a place to camp. I don't know, I feel pretty good. I'd really like to do the whole loop. I gotta check the time and do some figuring on the map and see if I have enough daylight. I don't want to have to set up camp in the dark, but anyways, we'll check back in when we take a break up here at the trailhead. All right. Alrighty, got into another sign here. I believe I'm about to follow this fire trail over to where it crosses Low Gap Road into the backcountry, if I'm looking at the map right. Just wanted to take a minute to point out and thank the Hoosier Hikers Council. HoosierHikersCouncil.org is their site. They maintain this trail. I've seen a lot of places where they've cut logs across the road and everything. Also, I've seen a couple of these fairly freshly buried and or installed and stained boxes. However, they have all been empty, so I'm not sure what goes in them or what will be in them. Maybe some maps or something. I don't know. It's pretty neat though. Anyways, thank you to them for taking care of the trail. But anyways, on we go. Don't know what this is. Very interesting. Piece of Reflectix over top of some what looks like wires. I don't know if that's a thermometer. Campbell Scientific Incorporated. Huh. Very interesting. There's some more over there. And then as you go down, you can see those silver things. Not sure what that is. Just thought I'd record it for posterity. Oh well. Alright, back to the fire trail. Okay, just looking back the way I just came for a second. There's a trail marker, so we're going the right way. Just came upon this, where we are joining what looks like like a service road, not a fire trail, but a service road. There is, hold on, let's go through here, and I'll show you. There's another trail marker up here, so this is definitely the way to go. And I want to say I remember this from the video review of this trail by OutdoorExperience.com. They did have a YouTube video of this trail. This is going back to someone else's property. You can see the, well, maybe you can't see them. There they are, right in the middle of the screen there. Let me go over here, sorry. So anyways, we're going from dirt road, or, old gravel road, to fresher gravel road. No hunting, private property, no trespassing. So someone lives back there. And I think I saw the house. So we're headed out this way. We should be fairly close to crossing over Low Gap, which takes us into the backcountry, which is the home stretch, well, the last, third or even half of the trail. So, alrighty. Alrighty, just again, showing you where I came from. Lots of no trespassing signs, a couple of houses over there. Very beautiful place to have a house. And still walking down this gravel road. A little worried for a second, but can you see it here? Right in the center of the screen, in the middle of the gravel road, up a little bit is a white dot. That is our trail marker. I'll take you up here and show you. So we are in fact on the right path. Just looks like they've, some of this land is owned by people, and they oh, look at those beautiful stacks of firewood back there. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. Somebody lives back there. Man, that would be so cool to live here. But anyways, there's our trail marker. See that that white diamond is our marker. So okay, here we go. All right. After what seems like forever on that gravel road, we finally get to Low Gap. Turns out that is the sign I saw earlier and couldn't find on my map. Tulip Tree Trace Road is that that gravel road that I was on, that those houses are off of. Probably about, I think there was 3 or 4 houses. That's it. But there's where I'm headed. There's no way you could see it on the camera, but almost to the top of that hill on the right is a tree with a trail marker on it. So I'm headed that way. That's the backcountry section, and that'll take me back down to where I parked. And we'll go to the car. Well, let's just keep going. We're we're only about halfway, maybe a little more than halfway done. So, alrighty. Alright, so just real quick, I've been seeing tons of trees laid down and, cut over, piles of them. And I've been wondering what was going on, and this is what's going on. This timber harvest is being conducted on forest land owned by the state of Indiana. Our high standards of forest resource management meet or exceed the domestic and international sustainability requirements of the Sustainable Forest Initiative, the FSC, whatever that is, Premium Indiana Forest Products, and the Forestry DNR, which DNR is the Department of Natural Resources for Indiana. So, very interesting. Looks like they're doing it on purpose. I guess it's good for the forest. So, anyways, off we go. Oh, all right. Starting to get tired. Here we are, though. We're in the backcountry. We were off the gravel road. We finally, after going southeast for a long time, we finally turned, southwest. We finally turned the corner. So we just passed a trail marker there. I guess the gravel road, service road, whatever, fire trail, continued on, but the sign indicated that was the Tecumseh Trail, and so meeting up there, and it was a T basically, and I was coming from one side of the T, and the other side of the T continued straight as the Tecumseh Trail. I took a right back onto Low Gap, which is where I'm at now. So hopefully there's not too much further. Need to get to the car and get some fresh water. I think the water in my bladder is kind of funky. It's tasting funny, and I don't know. I don't trust it. So I've got a couple bottles of fresh water in the car for one to drink and one to cook dinner with and make coffee in the morning. So we will be going to the car, getting the water, and then finding a place to camp fairly close to the car. So I'll check back in. Okay, and here we are. It's been probably at least an hour, hour and a half, and I am kicked. My ass is kicked. I tell you what, the last hour was not fun, but actually it wasn't. It wasn't that bad. My hips are really sore. I still have wind and energy, but my hips are just really aching. And oh, there.